Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to finish rebuilding those carbs. And last video we've seen the disassembling, the cleaning and the painting of the carburetors. Today we are actually putting everything back together. For that we're going to use also a performance kit that I mentioned in the previous video. In the meantime, if you want to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe down below and let's just get started. Alright, so we're gonna rebuild the carbs. Everything has been painted, all the parts are clean. I do need to take care of a few things, and that's where I wanted to show you what I got. I'll put the links down below in the description. But basically I got from TJ Brutal Custom some rebuild kits. This is a performance rebuild kit. I got also for connecting to the engine. I got some rubbers and plugs because the ones that I had were really bad in shape. And finally I got some pretty cool things like this, which is the stacks, velocity stacks, and this is what we're gonna put on there. So let's get started on this. Alright, so first thing, let's check what they have here. So this is gonna be the screws for all the covers. In order to put them, they're stainless steel, so they're going to replace basically the ones that I have here, for example. We have some plugs that's going to be needed to block off the ones that we don't use anymore. The mix screws. These are for the diaphragm. Oh god. This is stuck together a little bit. Okay, this is better. This is to replace the one here. This one is pretty bad shape, to be honest. So this needs to be replaced, so we'll replace them with this. Finally, we have two kits here, which are the same. Basically, you're gonna have the filters, the O-rings, all the rubbers for the covers, like this one here. So this is gonna be extremely useful to make sure everything is new in terms of sealing. And then here you have all the little mix screws, I think he calls it. And some little parts, so make sure you don't lose that. So this is the first thing that we're going to take care of. The diaphragm is in bad condition here. I still need, I think, to give it a more clean than I've done, but I knew I needed to remove that, so I want to remove this first. For this, the best way to learn how to do it is to follow TJ's video. He has 4 videos on how to rebuild the carbs, and that's what I've been following. He knows his stuff. I mean, it's even his products for the rebuild parts, and he's gonna explain you everything. So let's say for here, you're gonna need to put a small mark here on the tab to remember where this is placed and everything. So this is where that's what I recommend. I'll put down the link below of the playlist, and feel free to follow it. Alright, so let's put a mark basically on the tab right here. Alright, so I put the mark on for the tab to know where it was. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this this ring, which is, I'll call it orange or brown. Don't clip the middle part, basically. There you go. So now we have these things removed. Alright, so let's clip also this one, I forgot. So basically you clip both rings and remove this. Alright, so actually I opened the inside in order to remove the needle, because I'm going to need to put the shime, 2 shimes, which is like washers basically, ever provided. This is just a small bolt or a screw, so just whatever you want to use to remove. It's pretty simple. Let's start to clean also the inside. Just a little bit on the tops. Alright, so what we do here, so we'll get 2 shimes. So the shimes are those little things here, and we'll put them like this. So this is back in place, and now we're going to do the diaphragm. So when inserting it, try to insert it this closest to here so it doesn't take you too long to insert. Alright, so that's it. So it's aligned perfectly, so that's all good. Alright, so we're gonna put the diaphragm. The tab here goes on this little spot here, so we'll make sure first slide it correctly, the needle is correctly put, and we'll put this on the right spot. Alright, now we have the spring, and we're going to put this. This here goes this little one goes here. Going to use the screws that are provided. That's one spot done. So I don't know if you noticed, but basically I had both of them removed while I actually done that one before. So they rust very easily. So what I did is I recleaned them, repolished them, and I actually applied some clear paint on it so it doesn't rust in order to keep the finish that I wanted. Alright, so next step would be to install the mix screw. The thing that I realized is there is no way to access it because there is actually right here there is actually a plug based on TJ Brutal Custom. It's actually an aluminum plug, so just need to be drilled a little bit, then put a wood screw, pull the plug out, and then remove the screw that is basically under the plug. Using basic drill, not too speedy. Yeah, it's very easy. Alright, pretty easy. There you go, guys. Look at this little thing here. It's not big, but so I made a hole in there and tried to remove it. So now I have access to the mix screw right here. So before I get started on this, I have to do the same on this one. There you go, second one. Alright, so this is the mix screw. So this is the mix screw, and there is a shime on the edge of it. Not gonna need it. This is the changed one, so the one from TJ. So let's put this one on. Alright, now that we're done with one side, let's take care of the other side. Alright, so mix screws are in from TJ Brittle, same as the entire kit. It's getting pretty dark, so I'm gonna call it a day and get back on it tomorrow. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. As you can see, everything is put back together. The only thing missing are going to be the stacks. This is normal, as in order to put it back on the bike, on the engine, is the 2 stacks on the dual carb version. The 2 stacks, you can't put them until it's actually on there. Otherwise it's going to be a lot more tricky to insert. So at the moment I left them like this. I'll basically plug every holes here with some top shop towel, and then we'll store it in the inside for now in order to wait for the install, which means after we take care of the engine and everything, basically, when we are gonna put back the bike together. So that's gonna be it for today's video. If you have any questions coming on, feel free to leave them below, and if you want to support the channel and stay tuned for next video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications, and I'll catch you up next time.